All
Wow.
right. That's a way to start a Wednesday, right? Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of the afternoon on a Wednesday, so that's the way to end a Wednesday, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I'm Donna Guerin, founder of Global Lighthouse Studios. Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Watch. We are on episode 10, if my note
I
taking
think
is
so.
correct.
Yeah. Season
Uh,
2, episode 10.
that's right, season 2, episode 10. And I'll let you go ahead and just introduce yourself, Danielle, and then I have an exciting announcement for today.
Awesome. So my name is Dan Roeder. I'm the Chief Academic Officer of the David Z Foundation. It sure does feel good to be back. We had a couple of weeks where just there was a lot going on, and so we had some placeholders, and it's good to be back watching things on a Wednesday for our Wednesday Watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have a brand new granddaughter, uh, and so named
Yay!
Penelope, and so super excited to welcome her to the world. That's where I was last week. So anyway, but today is actually World Storytelling Day, and so I thought, what better way to introduce our song today than to talk about the fact that what we do, both of our nonprofits, is we use storytelling to and through the lens of music and the arts. So it's just a great segue into talking about what's your story, what's the story that you would like to tell, and how can we help you use music and the arts to be able to tell your own personal story.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think that is something that we need more of. We need people ready to tell their stories because there's so many times when we go through life, at least I can speak for myself. When I'm going through something, maybe it's a challenge, maybe it is an epiphany, whatever it is that I'm going through, and I want to share with somebody, sometimes I don't know the right words to start with. So what I'm learning is just start sharing your story, and you can start anywhere in your story because you can always build background knowledge. That's something we do as teachers, like all the time. And you can always make goals and objectives and, see what the next chapters in your story need to be. So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
So this song that we are highlighting today goes back to the original story of where David Z Foundation really started, right? So this was one of the
yeah.
very first songs that you did with the David Z Foundation. Is that right?
That's correct. And so one of the things we're going to do next is watch the behind the scenes. You'll notice that it's not even called David Z Foundation because it was started in 2011 under the name Rock Asylum. And that's something that Polly and David started together as a nonprofit. They were touring with Kiss and Poison, and they had this whole brand of rock stars by night, kids' birthday parties and bar mitzvahs during the day that they would play for. And it actually spun into a TV show called Z Rock that was on IFC in 2007 and 2008. So in 2011, they said, we just want to write songs with kids and let their voice be heard and let their stories be told. And so that's where this whole idea came from. And one of the really special things about this video, not only is it the first one really that we can point to saying this is where David Z Foundation came from, but David Z is in the video. He's the bass player. He's often on the right side of the screen with Polly doing all those jump moves, and just you can see the joy that he lived life with, and that's a story worth sharing again and again, and that's why I'm always so excited to start a new project with David Z Foundation because I always remember that as teachers, as parents, as facilitators, as community members, whatever our leadership role is, and yes, we all can see ourselves as leaders, that is an opportunity to help empower somebody else to share their story. And that's what we do with these music videos. And that's why, Donna, I think we get along really well because we both see that, see the importance of it, doing that on a global scale. So after we watch the behind the scenes, I know Donna has another important announcement just to make you aware of a story that is going on in Uganda right now. But we'll share more on that after after these messages. Wow.
Wow.
After these messages, we'll be right back. All right. Getting campy. Here we go.
So we're on set over here shooting the new ZO2 video scientific method. Over here we have our director. What's your name?
My name is Shadron. I'm directing the ZO2 video for the scientific method.
Do you rather sing your work or would you rather just sit and write your work?
Sing my work.
There you go.
How much are you getting paid to direct this video? Is it over $1 million?
No, he's not
Are you
getting
sure?
paid.
They're ripping me off with this video.
Talk to the other two guys. They have the money.
Oh, what about?
Yeah.
My name is Kajani.
All right, and this is our behind-the-scenes videographer. How's everything going?
Good.
Yeah, you liking the way stuff's coming out so far?
Yeah.
Nice. And who are you?
I'm Kevin.
Kevin, what are you doing?
And I'm the assistant director.
Assistant directing.
AD for short.
I'm kind of the same.
I have AD, but I have AD.
You
I'm kind of the director, but like a secondary director.
All right. And you think everything's going good so far?
Yeah, I think it's good.
And who are they? You have any idea who they are?
Yeah.
Who are they?
Bonny and David.
Paulie, what are you doing?
Getting in the way?
We just had an incident with your bass amp.
We did not, and we should never talk about that again. It's like Voldemort. It's the incident that shall never be named.
And
Plus, your camera didn't catch it, so unless you get the footage,
well,
you
the
can't prove any
footage,
of it.
the footage is on our behind-the-scenes footage, girl.
Kids could be pop stars, even though. Also, kids could be better actors than grown-ups.
No, wait, whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
hold it, cool it, cool it now.
whoa.
It is true.
Now you're going too
No,
far.
it is true.
She's like, it is.
Kids could show grown-up that they could be superstars too.
I think you just lost your job.
Can I go inside now?
Alright. Okay, we don't have the smoke, so. Okay. So what do you want? Do you want the thing to come, the window to come down, or do you want us to open the door and come out?
The window to come down, then you come out. I'm sorry.
Oh, the window to come down and
I
come
want to
out?
do a videotape of it. Where's the camcorder?
Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna teach you one-on-one. I'm going to the
Yeah. Next shot? Are you in the next shot? What are you doing? What? You're the cool kids. You kind of look like the cold kids right now. I'm on a roof edge, and we're shooting. How to get over here? I'll walk over that. That's not cool at all. Almost died.
I love that. That was great. And you know, like you said, going back to that storytelling component, right? It really does tell the story behind the scenes of how the song was created. And it was just wonderful. I love seeing that. So
Yeah, I always get goosebumps watching behind the scenes because you see these little moments of empowerment. Like when the one student said, yeah, kids can be better pop stars than adults. I'm like, well, yeah. After this video was made, Justin Bieber proved it. It's it's also interesting to see the things that haven't changed, and we look at those as legacy now. I didn't actually because there's that fade to black after the punch that they do, and I haven't watched like to the very end where they do the Rock Asylum Foundation, and we still do that after every video. We get everybody together and just have this moment of, hey, we did this, where we say David Z Foundation. And I got like full body goosebumps seeing that had started. I work for David Z Foundation and I can't point now. There it is. Yeah. There it is. And I didn't even know that, that had started back in the 2011 days of Rock Asylum. So yeah, I mean, storytelling is so key, and what better day to celebrate storytelling than on National Storytelling Day?
Absolutely. And always through that lens of music and the arts. And, that's what we've been concentrating on with our project that we've been working on, the Collaborative Connections, that we're in week 3 already. And yesterday we got the opportunity to have Joshua Zarbo from Teach Rock to tell his story about Teach Rock and how they started. And so we're working with partners around the globe. And actually, David Z is going to be featured this Friday for our Global Lighthouse Project. And so, all we do is just talk about storytelling through music and the
Right.
arts, right? So,
Well, I'm so excited to share the stage with one of our lovely artists, For Kindness is Beautiful. And so that'll be really, really fun to kind of check back in with Brooklyn the Puppet and tell some stories there. So yeah, Donna, what can you tell us about what's down below?
oh, yes. So this is quite the story. So this is our school in Uganda. And when we first met almost 3 years ago, he had a dream. His name is Bonny, and he had a dream to build a school dedicated to music and the arts. And so we have been building this dream for the last 3 years, and they've already started. They got the land donated by the local people in the community, and they started building the school, and they're in the process, and they're not quite finished. And so if you are interested in supporting our school in Uganda, you can use that QR code there to donate some funds to be able to make their dreams a reality. They're about probably 2/3 of the way finished. And so, if you'd like to support their dream, it would be wonderful, because I would love to be able to end the story with the school is finished and he can actually go ahead and operate the school. So
Yeah, it's hard to believe how his story started. It started with that mission of teaching, and just finding the students that needed somewhere safe to go, and then he had plenty to teach. They had plenty to learn, and to see a school being built from the kids first, and then to have a building, like that is built around this community and this community of learners. That's how all schools, I think, need to operate. Obviously, it's a really difficult road, takes a lot of resilience and a lot of support. But it's so important to lead with the youth, lead with the kids, and make sure that their stories are able to be told in an authentic and supported way. So yeah, I think we can probably wrap here. This is really fun spending National Storytelling Day with you, Donna, as always. And then I believe our next one that we'll have will be a brand new video that we did with Rise. And next week we will be premiering The Better Side, which is all about going from 5th grade to 6th grade, and where it was filmed in Modoc, America, in California, far northeastern California. That's where middle school starts at 6th grade. So it's something when we're transitioning into anything in our life, we can always use some friends to help us along the way, and that it's a song about finding the better side. So excited to kind of uncork some new music coming out this spring, and we're doing a lot of programming right now in Chicago as well. So we'll have more and more songs to share with you all late this spring.
sounds great. All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here again, and glad we're back this week. We missed you guys, and we'll see you all next week.
Go share a story. That is your homework. Homework for today.
That's right. Share your story.
Share your story.